As of right now, when I'm currently filming this video, using the regular e-packet shipping method to dropship from China is not really an option due to recent world events. So in this video, I'm going to go over a workaround for that and then actually start a full-on dropshipping store from scratch live using the exact method I talk about, which involves using a US supplier and is actually a lot more simple than you may think. So if you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you already know how the AliExpress Shopify dropshipping business model works. And I mean, if you don't, it's essentially just finding underpriced products from China and selling them for more on a website you built on your own. And then when you sell something, you have it shipped from the original Chinese supplier to your end customer.
You know, I got in the wrong career.
So as I'm sure you can see from this explanation, a major factor in this business model is that you rely on cheap shipping from China to the rest of the world. Usually you're using a shipping method called e-packet, which allows you to ship small packages from China to almost anywhere in the world in a decent amount of time with online door-to-door tracking, which is great. But due to recent world events, there has been a major slowdown in this shipping process since there's less flights coming from China to the US and the rest of the world. Now, does this kill dropshipping? Absolutely not. You now essentially have three options. The first is just to pause your stores, use this time to create new designs, new storefronts, new ads, product research. There's a lot you can do with this extra time. But the problem with this option is that you're obviously going to stop making money. Depending on your situation, that might be fine and this might even be a good option for you. But during this period when people are spending a ton of time inside on their phones, on their computers, making more purchases online than ever, being able to sell something online would be nice. So your second option would be to make a bulk order of a product you want to sell from China and ship it to a US fulfillment center, since the problem is getting small packages to the US via e-packet. Once they're here, everything is good. USPS, UPS, they're both still working. So you can get a large shipment of your product into the US and have it shipped to your customers from a domestic fulfillment center, and once this is set up, you'll get faster shipping times, happier customers, and more returning customers. But the problem with this option is that the barrier to entry for beginners is pretty high, since you're gonna have to pay for a bulk order of products ahead of time, which depending on your product and the quantity can cost you a whole lot of money, and if you're a beginner, you don't even know if you'll be able to sell all of that inventory. The beauty of dropshipping is that it's normally very low risk and has little upfront cost. The second option takes that away. So although this is definitely the move if you have experience with dropshipping and are already selling, it's not great for beginners just getting into the space. So that brings us to the third option, which not many people know about, but there are sellers on AliExpress that have inventory in the US and ship domestically, which is almost the perfect solution. Now I say almost because the only problem with this option is that you're not going to find a US shipping option on AliExpress for every product out there. But here's how you can check which products do have a US supplier on AliExpress. In this video, as I said in the beginning, I'm going to be starting a dropshipping store from scratch, and the product I want to sell is